we had his coattails a little bit, you know what I mean? She really did a great job for us, and obviously here at the National Championships had the meet of her life, and I mean, you know, just a talent, you know, very aggressive, very powerful, just a great gymnast. And I think the difference between last year's team and this year's team is the depth. You know, the bottom 3 or 4 routines are stronger than they were last year. So on each of the events, we're actually stronger than we were last year, but we really don't have that top end.
Heather is definitely missed by this team, but they have a strong freshman and sophomore class trying to fill her shoes.
One of those freshmen, Tami Harris from Virginia Beach, Virginia, just turned 19 April 6th.
She's performing a Yurchenko Arabian. Slight step on the landing.
Harris was highly recruited by Alabama, Florida, and Iowa. Sarah Petersen remembers her well. Alabama coming off a bye, currently in 5th place, and now they move on to the bars, and it's Whitney Morgan, a junior from Louisville, the 1997 Junior Olympic all-around champion.
Beautiful Tkachev, great height. Preparing for another relief move. A piked Jaeger.
Whitney scored a 9.75 in the prelims.
It's been a very clean routine, looking for a clean dismount. Beautiful double layout.
High fives on the Alabama bench and some big cheers from Andrea Pickens. So Tami Harris from Nebraska scores a 9.775 on the vault. And Morgan scores a 9.825 on the bars. We jump to the floor. Utah's Melissa Vituj.
She's a very interesting second pass. Front full step out to an aerial.
Amanda, Utah is very artistic on this event, very much like UCLA.
Well, they're ranked 3rd on this event, and you can see they're getting into this routine, having a good time.
Vituj, only a freshman. And the Utes as a team scored a 49.30 in the prelims.
It's been a very clean routine. Finishing with a Rudy through to a layout step out. Very well done.
That should be a very strong score for Vituj, and a score Utah desperately needs, currently in 6th place. Challenge the beam, not the Wolverines' strongest suit. Missy Petersen from Shawnee, Kansas. A season of injuries for Missy.
Comes her flight series, back handspring, layout, step out. Done very nicely. Sometimes coming back after a fall is very difficult to regain your composure, but these teams practice this over and over.
Michigan battling Georgia for 2nd place behind UCLA. Missy scored a 9.8 in the prelims.
Switch wolf jump to a 3/4 wolf jump.
Amanda, is there more time spent on one event in practice than maybe another?
Every person is different. Some people need to practice more events than others. This event, though, you need to practice over and over for consistency and to be able to get out there in front of a crowd like this and do what you know how to do. Ending with a nice round up back handspring full. A very solid comeback for Michigan.
And that should score well for the Wolverines. Vituj scoring a 9.9 on the floor. Missy Petersen strong on the beam, 9.850. And coming up, can Michigan's Elise Ray keep the Wolverines close in the beam?
Our coach is there to push the mat in.
Alabama cannot afford any more mistakes. Natalie Barrington up next, the 2001 SEC uneven bars champion, ranked number 5 in the country. Amanda, she's capable of a perfect 10. She scored a perfect 10 against Georgia back in mid-February.
Well, you can see her form is incredible. Her legs are glued together. She had a beautiful opening. Just needs a clean landing on this dismount. Giant full to a double tuck. Great job.
Fine performance by Natalie Barrington, Alabama junior. The Crimson Tide currently in 5th place. Jessica Wertz, a 9.875 on the vault.
Good job, Bob.
And Barrington,
There you go.
9.9. Only 4 schools have won NCAA championships. Utah leads the way with 9. Georgia has won 5, Alabama 3, and UCLA 2. For Bev Plotke, Michigan is still working towards their first national title. The Wolverines have been close twice, finishing second in 1995 and 1999.
Once you have won a title, it's kind of like a new circle that you enter into. And, you know, yeah, we feel like we've been right on the verge and you know, hope that one of these years we'll get into that circle.
If Michigan is going to get to the next level, it's going to be with the help of this young lady, Elise Ray. Critical routine for Ray. Michigan, remember, did fall earlier.
That's right. They have no room for any further mistakes, but this is a great event for Elise. She has scored a 9.9 or better on the beam 5 times this season. It's a beautiful punch front. Now preparing for her flight series. Back handspring layout. Slight wobble.
Amanda, can an athlete express themselves on this apparatus much like the floor?
Well, you will see similar choreography done on both of the events, but from my personal experience, I did not like to take my eyes off the beam, so it was hard for me to actually perform on this event.
I don't blame you.
You'll see some athletes are better than others. Elise is a beautiful dancer.
Only a freshman, but remember, the U.S. Olympic team captain, 2000 Sydney Games.
That's right. She may only be a freshman, but I know she adds a lot of team leadership to this team. An extremely hard worker. This has been a great routine. She's dismounting off the side, cartwheel full.
Smiles for Elise Ray, and Michigan rallies. They will not have to count an earlier fall on the beam. Now on the floor, Utah's Shannon Bowles.
Beautiful whip, double full.
Bowles, a 4-time All-American. Her story is remarkable. Broke her neck in a preseason vault last year, Amanda, and did not return to the all-around lineup until mid-February of this year.
Well, I know she's very excited to be here today. She's only a junior, so she has 1 more year to accomplish her collegiate goals.
Even with the great talent of Kulikowski and Bowles, it's been a struggle for Utah.
Here comes her last and final pass. Double full, very clean landing.
A very strong performance by Shannon Bowles. Her father, Paul, looking on here in Athens. Megan Marsden, the assistant of Utah, with a hug for Shannon Bowles. So Elise Ray scores on the beam a 9.875. And Bowles equals that on the floor. After 3 rotations, it's UCLA, Georgia, Michigan tied for second, followed by Nebraska, Alabama, and Utah. Here's Bonnie Bernstein with Michigan head coach Bev Plotke.
Bev, after 2 events, Michigan tied for second. What did you talk to them about in the locker room during the bye?
I just told them I was really proud of them for hanging in there on beam and not counting any falls, and that we've got what I think are, 2 of our really best events left, and we need to have fun and enjoy it.
Good luck. Thanks.
Up next, the Olympic spirit comes to Athens. Bonnie